Well, hello. You are hiking with Jenny on the Appalachian Trail. Today's day 93, and I just left Port Clinton. Got a ride back to trail from Brian. Found out actually yesterday when Rex was talking to him, but he is, I would consider a famous YouTuber. He has a channel called Regular Car Reviews, and I was talking to Brian about it, and apparently Brian has seen some of his videos, so it was kind of a small world moment where it was sort of like these worlds colliding. And so I guess YouTube Brian does, he's an AT shuttle driver as like his side gig. Nice guy, very, very reasonable rates. He was shuttling like 4 or 5 people at a time and only charging like $5 total. And I was like, I would have given more money for that. So I ended up tipping him because that's just an invaluable service to provide for hikers, and oftentimes it's so difficult and frustrating to get shuttles. I'm getting a late start today. Surprise, surprise. Yesterday, it wasn't like tough in terms of like climbing. The rocks were really hurting my feet, and so I was pretty sore last night and this morning a little bit. So I ended up just taking it easy, spent a good amount of time at breakfast, took a bath, got another video uploaded. Rex decided that he was going to zero, and I didn't want to do that because I kind of wanted to zero at Delaware Water Gap, so I'm kind of like saving my zero. I also kind of like want to just get through Pennsylvania. I just want to finish it. So I decided to go back on trail today. At maximum, my goal is to make it to a campsite in 15 miles. So now that we're out of town, we're starting the day off with a 1,000-foot climb, but it's over 2 miles. So I don't think it'll be too bad. It looks like after that it will level off a little bit, but I am expecting rocks at some point. I know they're coming. I'll get to camp like 7 o'clock, I think. That'll give me enough daylight to get all my camp chores done. So I'll see where I'm at that point. I just stopped for a break on a log off the trail, and there's a couple things I wanted to point out. So one thing is I totally busted the zipper on my hip belt. I don't know how I'm gonna fix this. I might just have to get a new hip belt because I don't know. I might be able to replace the zipper on it. Actually, I might be able to do it, but I don't have the equipment here to do it. So it's gonna have to wait till I get home. But I also wanted to show what I got. Candy. So I got some sour ribbons and some peanut butter cups, and I've already eaten some of these, but these candy strings, these are really good. They're really long, so it kind of looks like I'm eating like colorful spaghetti, but they're tasty. I'm not a huge candy person, so I wasn't even sure if I was gonna get anything, but the store was just so cute, and I figured, I'll give it a try. I didn't get like a ton of stuff, so. Now that I've finished with that climb, today feels really nice. It's actually a little bit cooler than it has been. It's only in the 70s as opposed to the 80s, so it doesn't feel unbearably hot or humid today. Right now the trail is pretty flat and it's not super rocky, and I'm shocked because I was expecting just all rocks and no break from now on in Pennsylvania, and it hasn't been that way. So hopefully all of this was overhyped and Pennsylvania is not out to kill us. That's kind of what's been going around. So that's been the running joke now is such and such state is trying to kill you. Oh gosh, how do I even explain this? So there's this post on Far Out, and it's like this wicked fear-mongering post, but it's basically saying like Pennsylvania wants to chew you up and spit you out and yada yada yada. And it's preparing you for the White Mountains. And so Rex and I have this running joke where we're trying to fearmonger New Hampshire now, because up until now, like, people have always come to me like scared, like, oh, you've hiked in the Whites? Is it really as bad as they say? And I've been like, no, it's fine. Like, it's overhyped. Like, yeah, it's a little hard, but, you know, not as bad as some people say it is and everything. And so we were joking, like, oh, we should be like, no, it's worse. You know, all the things people tell you. Yeah, they're being gentle. It's bad. You're gonna go up there and you're gonna die. Yeah, so I don't know. We're just being really silly, and hopefully it's pretty obvious that we're just joking around. But it's making fun of all of the fear mongering that goes on. Cause let me just show you what the trail looks like right now. Oh my God, I'm going to die. This is nice. This is really nice. I was expecting worse. Okay, yeah, here's some rocks. Whatever. I'm gonna eat these words. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. I'll show you when it gets bad. Look at this beautiful trail. Hey Rex, this is what the West Highland Way is like. Beware, beware. Just ran across my second copperhead on the trail. He looks like he's just chilling, but I'm gonna give him some space anyway. So that view I showed you back there was Pulpit Rock, and other than the one copperhead I showed you, there was apparently another one up there. I didn't see the second one, but some other people that were up there said that they saw it. So I guess it's a popular spot for both day hikers and snakes. Wow. So I'm on the Pinnacle, and this is supposed to be the best view in Pennsylvania on the AT. And it doesn't disappoint. Alright, so status update. It is 6 o'clock and I'm getting ready to stop for today. My feet are kind of hurting from rocks. So I think I'm going to stop a little short of where I had planned to. I'm going to go another 1.4 miles to a tent site, and that will put me at 13 something for the day, which honestly isn't bad. And it's only going to be like a couple of miles short of what I planned. So I think that's a good plan. And the place that I'm camping also supposedly has a water source, and if it's dry, there's another one 0.1 north of it, a place where I can get water. So that's sounding pretty good. The last little bit of trail has been, kind of looks like an old road bed. Kind of see like the tire tracks. So it's really not that bad. It is like, there's some little rocks, but they're not really painful or anything. It's kind of just like built up over the course of the day, like climbing up the pulpit, and then my feet were already kind of a little tender from yesterday from all those rocks, so it kind of just like builds like when you eat spicy food, like the more of it you eat, like the more like the spice level like builds. It's kind of like that, but with foot pain. I know probably part of it is because these shoes actually already have 500 miles on them, and they are due to be changed out very soon. Plan to do that at Delaware Water Gap. There's a running shoe store not too far away that I can get some new Tobos. This would be a really beautiful campsite, but it's really windy here and there's no water. But the one I was thinking about is downhill. I think this is the campsite I was thinking about. Okay, so this is the water source, and it looks like I can make this work. So I think this is going to be the spot for tonight. So I'm gonna get set up, get some water, make some dinner, and get off these feet. For dinner, I'm having some of the food that St. John gave me. So 4 cheese mashed potatoes, and then I added some pulled pork to it. So came out pretty good. I was starting to cook over there and it started raining on me, so I put the tarp up, and so I've been eating under here. But I think it is supposed to rain more, although the sky looks like it's cleared up, so maybe it'll be all right. Okay, I have hung my food and now I'm inside my hammock for the night. Today was pretty good, except for a little bit of foot pain I had toward the end of the day. I think it went well. I'd like to try and do more miles tomorrow. I was originally thinking I might push 19 to a shelter, but it looks like tomorrow is going to be pretty challenging with some boulder climbing and stuff, so I don't know if I'll make it that far, but I'll see when I get there. I'm going to try and get an earlier start tomorrow regardless, and I think that will help. But other than that, just gonna have a quiet night tonight and get some editing done. Thank you for watching and happy trails.